Hello, and welcome to Bosphorus Buzz, your number one channel for the most captivating stories, sizzling scandals, and in-depth analysis from the heart of the Turkish entertainment industry. Today, we delve into a curious and recurring saga of digital missteps, a tale of accidental likes and fractured friendships starring the talented actress Seda Bakan. Is it a series of unfortunate coincidences, or is there a more calculated pattern behind these seemingly innocent taps on a screen? Let's zoom in on the drama that has unfolded not once, but twice, leaving co-stars and fans alike questioning everything. In the glittering yet treacherous world of Turkish television, the on-screen chemistry between actors is often the magic ingredient that turns a series into a global phenomenon. Audiences don't just fall in love with the characters, they become deeply invested in the perceived off-screen bonds of the stars who bring them to life. This emotional investment is precisely why the narrative of sisterhood and camaraderie is so powerfully marketed. However, in an era where every social media interaction is scrutinized under a microscope, a single like can shatter that carefully constructed image, revealing cracks in the facade. No one seems to embody this modern celebrity predicament better than the acclaimed actress Seda Bakan, who has found herself at the center of two separate firestorms involving her high-profile co-stars, Tuba Buyukustun and the pop superstar Hadis. What unfolds is a fascinating study in modern celebrity, passive aggression, and the enduring question, can a like ever truly be an accident? To understand the magnitude of the first incident, one must first understand the cultural impact of Zeytin Agassi, globally released as Another Self, on Netflix. The series, a heartfelt exploration of friendship, ancestral healing, and self-discovery, became a worldwide sensation. Its core strength was the believable, profound bond between its three female leads, Ada, Layla, and Sevgi. Their on-screen sisterhood was the emotional anchor of the show, celebrated by millions of viewers who saw their own friendships reflected in the characters' journey. The marketing heavily emphasized this unity, presenting the trio as an inseparable force both on and off the screen. However, the first public sign of trouble appeared during a press interview. As Seda Bakan began to reflect on their journey, saying, "We all knew each other a little bit before, but when we truly got to know each other," she was abruptly cut off by Tuba Buyukustun. With a dismissive air, Buyukustun interjected, "We didn't know each other a little bit. I didn't know you, I didn't know Bonkuk. You didn't know Bonkuk, and you didn't know me." The tension was palpable. The exchange culminated in a moment caught on camera where Buyukustun appeared to tell Bakan, "Seda, stop, okay, just stop." The moment went viral. Fans were quick to criticize Buyukustun for what they perceived as condescending and rude behavior, while praising Bakan for her composure. In the aftermath, both actresses made public statements, assuring everyone that there was no bad blood between them and that their friendship was intact. A fragile truce seemed to have been called. But it was Seda Bakan herself who would shatter this ceasefire. Fans, ever the digital detectives, noticed that Bakan had liked a very specific comment from a fan on social media. The comment read, "The Turkish public noticed that you were being the bigger person just to stop the situation from escalating. Even if you let them eat you, we won't let them, darling." This was no ordinary like. It was a validation of the fans' narrative, that Buyukustun was the aggressor and Bakan was the gracious victim. The digital action directly contradicted her public statements of peace. The scandal reignited, but this time, the narrative had shifted. Was Bakan subtly confirming the conflict? Shortly after, she liked another comment that asked, "You only shared this so the third season wouldn't get cancelled, right?" This second like was even more damning, suggesting that her public displays of unity were purely contractual and professional, not genuine. After these digital fiascos, the once ubiquitous "We Are Sisters" posts and shared moments between the two vanished. A professional coldness replaced the marketed warmth, and the audience was left to wonder about the true dynamic on the set of a show that so beautifully celebrated friendship. One might assume that after such a public relations disaster, an actress would become meticulously careful with her social media activity. Yet, history was destined to repeat itself, this time with an even bigger star. Seda Bakan was cast opposite Turkish pop icon Hadis in the highly anticipated digital series Aces Oğlan. Hadis, a music megastar with an enormous and fiercely loyal fanbase, was making a significant move into acting. The project's success hinged on the chemistry of its two female leads. Learning from past narratives, the PR machine went into overdrive to promote the sisterhood between Bakan and Hadis. They appeared at the premiere in identical dresses, a bold visual statement of unity. Their interviews were filled with effusive praise for one another, detailing their instant connection and deep friendship. They insisted, the best of friends, true kız kardeşler. The narrative was set, the stage was perfect, and the audience was buying into this new, powerful on-screen duo. Then, the unthinkable happened again. In a moment of what can only be described as shocking déjà vu, Seda Bakan's Instagram account liked another telling comment from a user. This time, the comment was directed at Bakan regarding her new project with Hadis. "You really let yourself be wasted in this last project." The implication was devastatingly clear. The project was subpar, and by extension, her co-star Hadis was somehow responsible for wasting Bakan's talent. For a star of Hadis' stature, this was a profound public insult, delivered not by a random troll, but amplified by her own co-star. The backlash was immediate and intense. The public and Hadis' massive fanbase were in disbelief. Realizing the gravity of her action, Bakan quickly issued a public excuse. "I might have gone on a liking spree. It wasn't intentional," she claimed. But the excuse rang hollow. A one-time accident might be forgivable, but a second identical fiasco seemed to reveal a pattern. This time, there were no public statements of reconciliation. Hadis, unlike Buyukustun, did not appear to forgive the transgression. The sisterhood, that had been so intensely marketed, evaporated overnight. The social media interactions ceased, the warm facade crumbled, and the friendship was reportedly over. What this leaves us with at Bosphorus Buzz is a compelling portrait of a talented actress whose digital thumb seems to cause more drama than any on-screen script. Are these truly accidental likes, the result of mindless scrolling as she claims? Or are they subconscious, passive-aggressive acknowledgments of her true feelings, a way to quietly co-sign the negative opinions she cannot voice publicly? Whatever the truth, the saga of Seda Bakan serves as a stark warning to celebrities in the digital age. Your audience is always watching, and in the court of public opinion, a like can be as powerful and as permanent as a signed confession. The buzz, it seems, will follow her for a long time to come.